Okay, hey you guys, this is part 2 of me just rambling and telling you what's going on with me today. Um, where I left off is, dealing with the fact that I know that my mom might be going into stage 2, or I'm just hoping that we just need to do a medication change, because she's been on this medication for years now. So I'm just hoping that it's just an increase of her medication and she'll be okay. Because I don't like to see her unhappy. Sometimes I get sad, you guys. I get totally depressed about this whole situation. And what I mean by that is I'm blessed that my mom's here with me. Don't get me wrong, and don't get it twisted. But I get upset, and the reason why I get upset is because this is not what she had planned for her life. She worked hard all 35 years, and even she worked since she was 16, and way before then, because she had her brothers and sisters, and she worked in cotton fields and stuff like that when she was younger. So to me, this was supposed to be her time to travel and hang out with her friends and, do all of these things. And, I feel bad because I got to keep secrets from her, like who's passing as far as her friends, who's passing as far as family members, because I can't upset her. I don't know how far I can go with telling her information, because she's had a stroke. And those who know about stroke victims, you cannot, and I'm putting primer on my face, you guys. I forgot to do it earlier. Those of you who know that, one thing is blood pressure, and she does have high blood pressure. So one of the things is keeping her calm as possible. And that means certain things get her upset, so we can't tell her certain things. And so it's like I gotta carry this burden of knowing what's going on. And when she asks about certain people, I have to kind of lie and say, well, this person's doing okay, and knowing in my heart I know the truth of what's going on. It's a hard burden to be a caregiver, and no one understands that. It's hard on my family, personal wise. I mean, my family, I'm talking about my family in my household that's inside this house. That's, my daughter is doing wonderful with it. She's turning 17, and many of you know that she has ADHD, and she's a very geeky child, and I don't display her, and you guys know, some of you know why. It's because some of you on here are just sick, and I don't want you to know my family or anything like that. I put myself on display, and if you want to attack me, go ahead, feel free. I don't care, whatever. But you won't attack an innocent child, and you won't attack my family on that end, as far as seeing them and attacking them or getting to know them or whatever. Before, I used to put them on video, and I was all happy for it until y'all, some of y'all nuts, and y'all need help, y'all need Jesus. But that's not what I'm here for. Some of y'all take this internet thing too personal. Sometimes it's not even about you, so that's why a lot of times I watch a lot of videos, and I know what's going on as far as the dramas and stuff that's going on here, but I stay out of them. And I may talk to a couple of people, and I'm gonna tell you one person that keeps me grounded like a mug. 2 people, and that's Angie TCU that used to do videos, and I wish she'd come back. and Salima 77. That's them are my boobs, okay, y'all, and they keep me grounded. There was a situation where I was feeling really low and everything, and Miss Salima, let me tell you, honey, this child got an inkling, woke up in the middle of the night at 4 o'clock that morning and called me, and we talked till 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's a friend, okay? We don't, she's so busy a lot, you know, with her life, and I'm busy with mine, but we still been close since day one. And I thank you. I thank you for all, you know, you and Asia being there. You know, I don't talk a lot to Asia, but Asia in the background, and if Asia supports you, that means it's keeping you grounded and supporting you. That means it's helping me be there for me. So I love Asia just as much, you know. You know, and I want to thank you for that, because it's, you know I've been going through a lot, and this girl will get on a plane, you hear me, and well, she ain't gonna do no plane, but she get on a bus or something, and you know, whatever, to make sure that I'm okay. And I love her to death, and I will be seeing her in September. I made a promise to her, and I made a promise to myself that somehow, some way, I'm getting my ass to Texas if I have to ship myself, because this girl has been there through thick and thin with me, and you know, and I love her. But dealing with being a caregiver, people don't understand what you go through on a daily. You know, it's hard, especially when it's like your mom, you know, your parents, and you're used to seeing them strong. I'm used to seeing my mom strong. My mom be like, I don't need nobody, you know. She never depended on anybody. She you know, she was a rock, you know what I'm saying? Like I said in one of my videos, I recently, you know, before she got sick, started getting her back emotionally. We had, you know, some emotional problems or whatever. I mean, you know, some dysfunction in our family or whatever, but I'm not going to talk about that, because some news, I have reconnected with my dad, and we have squashed a lot of the pain and anguish that I carried for many years against him, and we realized that we're so much alike, and we're just so much alike, and I love him. He's been sick, and I've been there for him, and I love him to death. I love him from a distance. I'm still not too comfortable, and I think it's because of the situation that happened with my mom, because now I'm getting close to him, and I'm afraid that he too will be taken away from me. So you know, but I'm trying to be open as possible, you know. I'm open. I let the past be a past. You know, the past is the past. What I can look forward to is my future, and what my future entails. And I you know, I have to say, you know, the struggles that we go through, people, it made me who I am. I didn't, you know, I think about things like that. If it wasn't for all of the dysfunction and the things that I went through in my life, I wouldn't be strong enough to strong enough to handle as much as I've handled in my life. I wouldn't be able to basically handle being, I don't care what anybody said, being a single parent, you know, because, you know, there's issues there, but I wouldn't be able to handle all that I'm handling. And I think my past and what I've been through basically trained me and got me ready for this process, this day that I'm going through. Even though I say I'm not ready and I don't want to go through it, but I know I know I'll get through it, I don't know if I'll cry, if I'll, I don't know. I know I have to be strong for her, and that's the hardest thing, is that I can't show emotion in front of her sometimes, because I don't want her to cry. I don't want her to get upset, and I'm kind of scared that my sister's gonna cry if something's said wrong, which I'm not even gonna speak that in my spirit. I'm just gonna say we just gonna go, and he's gonna change her medication and everything's gonna be fine. But so I'm not even gonna speak that. You know what? I'm gonna denounce that. I'm not gonna even speak that in my spirit, that anything else beyond that is what it's gonna be. But as me being selfish, and it is selfish that I want what I want. I want my mom back. I want and many of you might say, well, you're lucky to even have her. When you go through the situation, no one knows what you go through unless they've been there and, walked in your shoes, and they know. I have my mom, and she's not going anywhere. If I can help it, God damn it. If I can help it, she's not going anywhere. But to sit down and have a mental conversation with her. Sometimes she has her good days, and I can talk to her, and we talk all the time, period. But like, to have a conversation that you will have with your mom at her 65 and me 38. That's what I'm talking about. To have a conversation as not, I hate to say that, adult conversation, but to have a conversation unguarded, me not worrying about her getting upset or whatever. I miss that. I miss talking to her about my marriage, or talking about her, how I feel. I don't talk to many people now as much as I used to. And I think it's because I'm getting ready to go through a process. God is preparing me for something. And I don't want to say bad, but he's preparing me for something. And I know it's coming down the pipe. So it's preparing me to get stronger. So he has pushed others aside so I can lean directly on him. And that's what I have been doing lately. I have totally been devoting and understanding myself with him. And understanding that he has a plan for me. And it may not go the way I want to go that day, but I understand, and I say, okay, you know what, you got this. After I'm realizing that I have a purpose. And a lot of you say that I inspire you, and I feel great to hear that. But sometimes I get scared to hear people say that, because I'm like, I don't want to display my failures and my fears, because I don't want to discourage you guys from reaching for your goals, or striving to be better. So sometimes I keep it to myself, but I think I'm gonna start doing these blogs again. I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, because my schedule is crazy as hell, and it's gonna get only worse. Which I'm happy about, you guys. I'm gonna be tired as hell, but I am happy. And you know what? I didn't pay my dues, and I'm happy my schedule, and I'm starting to make money. It's a learning process, and I will do a video on becoming a makeup artist, also doing one with my kit and all of that other stuff, and the things that you have to go through. I don't know about your city, but like what I go through in the DMV, area, and how you set that up, and things like that. I want you to see firsthand what I go through. I'm not the best makeup artist out here. I'm hardly the best. Oh my god, like so many of my friends on Facebook who I've actually seen work and actually been, I'm just like, damn, you're the bomb.com. I want to be like you when I grow up. So I have a lot to grow, as far as doing makeup, and every face is a new challenge for me, which is a good thing. It's a good thing because I'm always learning. But today, yeah, today is the day. I will do a video afterwards. I plan on going to Zumba. Hopefully she won't work me too hard because my legs are killing me, you guys. I've been wearing pumps and going upstairs and doing so much stuff this weekend that is crazy. So yeah, let me get up out of here. And I think I totally went over my time, but it didn't stop yet. So I don't know if I get 20 minutes now or what, because it's at 16:30 something. So I don't know if this is going to even upload. I don't know YouTube, you guys. I don't know YouTube like I used to. But I wished you guys happy Easter. I worked on Easter. Let me tell you guys. I was out in the park doing a photo shoot for Easter, and I will upload that, some of those snippets of me doing the model and helping her and all of that good stuff. I was in the park walking all over the place, tired because I had a shoot the day before. So yeah, Freda's a busy girl. I haven't lost any more weight, you guys. I'm straight in a plateau. I'm losing inches, but I got a trainer, and my main problems is my eating. I be on set and I don't eat, so she's doing a list, and I gotta pack my lunch and everything, and she's all on my Facebook, so she will be seen and getting in my butt. So my main thing is stop starving my body. That's one big thing. It's me starving my body and me drinking calories. I drink my calories. And I don't know if I told you guys that before. I have a habit of drinking my calories. I can't help it. So I'll wind up drinking my calories in not a good way. Not far as sodas, but like juices and stuff like that. Study getting, hopefully, I was hoping, I had a big job that was scheduled, but it fell through. So I was hoping to get a juicer with that money, but hey, if it's meant for me to get a juicer, I'll get a juicer and do my own juice. And I don't know why this thing keeps doing whatever it's doing. Maybe it's telling me to get ready, but I gotta get ready and get up out of here, get mommy together, get her lunch going, and get up out of here and prepare myself mentally. I'm gonna spend at least 20 minutes before I leave, just talking to the Lord and centering myself for this either way. So I need time to do that. As you see, my clothes is on there, and I probably have my daughter do a quick little outfit of the day. You kind of can see my makeup. This is what I'm going for, and it's that Wet n Wild, the Wet n Wild palette, guys, that I did. I broke them. I dropped it and I broke it, so this is all that's left, and I'm having a hard time finding those palettes. And I refuse to pay any more than what they originally cost, so I'm having a hard time finding it. So my favorite brown is gone, so I used this palette that I made. So you guys, I'm out of here. Like I always say, look good, smell good, take care, be true to yourself, and understand that Your destiny has already been planned. You just have to go with the flow. Love you guys. Bye.